What extra gear do you need to get started as a new mini painter? Well, let's find out in today's video. So the first is a simple palette, and I think this was first recommended on Tabletop Minions YouTube channel, but it is a silicone fidget popper, and it makes a great base where you can just add some paint and you can easily remove the paint when it's dried. So super simple, holds lots of different colors, makes it easy to dip inks into, super simple. The second item might be some double-sided tape. This makes adhering minis to your mini holder very secure and allows it to rotate without falling off. The third item is simply a place to put your paints. This is a nail polish holder on Amazon. I think it was $10. Super simple. It's made to hold bottles of nail polish, so that's paint. In this case, it's I think 6 shelves, and it holds 13 bottles of paint per row. So that's up to 73 bottles of paint. Really great addition to easily access your paints. So here it is with the Army Painters Mega Set and a small Fanatic set. So you can see how it holds the paint. It's pretty easy to see and reference. You can see all the paint colors, labels in between. Although you probably want to paint the caps, it's super simple. Arguably, this next section is lights, lights, lights. This might be a required item because in my hobby area, it is rather dark. And as you can tell by even the shading on the back wall. So here's an example of a nail polish light. It is made with an arch light that is about 1200 lumens. It has several different settings of lights. This is bright white, but you can change the setting to more natural light. This is what it looks like off. I'll turn my above light off as well so you can really see the difference here. So when I turn this on, you can see that the first setting is this bright natural light. This is on its highest setting. So it really lights up your area so you can really see that mini. But the other settings is more natural lights, and you can see the different settings. I use the bright light because I think it provides the most observability to your minis. Now I think this particular light was somewhere around $60 to $70, so not an inexpensive item, but you definitely need lots of light is what I've learned while painting minis because they're very detailed and they're very hard to see. So having an option like this gives you full round the mini visibility from almost 180 degrees, which I think is super, super helpful. Now, the second item for lights might be this item. This is more like a task light. It's from Neatify. I think it's also 1300 lumens, or they're about actually the same amount of lumens as the arch light, except this is more of a task light. You can kind of focus it in one area and have it light up. I think they also have another model that's twice as bright, 2500 lumens. As you can see here, this just mounts onto the side with a clamp. It's easy fit, and it has these spring-loaded clamps that allow you to adjust it, and it can just move around. So I'll kind of demonstrate how bright it is with the other light turned off from above. You can kind of see. Now, I would say that I would not use this as a sole light. It doesn't provide enough light, and it's also kind of from above. It just simply doesn't work. The combination of the two lights, I feel, adds just enough light to be able to see perfectly when you're painting these minis. So for me, I think both lights are a must-have. And I'll just use this mini as an example so you can see when both lights are on, how you can really bring out the detail and really see the shadows and the features of this particular mini. I think both lights, although this second light was almost $100, the Neatify, so the arch light is my preference. So a few other non-essential items, extra gear, but really almost essential. This is a crafting kit, I guess, that allows you to really work those minis that come out of either the 3D printer or when you buy them in a box. So it comes with a pair of clippers. They work really well. They're super sharp. This was a cheap set of $10 off of Amazon, but you can see like they clip really well. And they're very sharp. I don't know if they'll remain that way. That's why I'm not necessarily recommending you this set, but for $10, it's a good way to get started. Cleaning cloth, I'm not sure that would be very useful for the mini hobby, but maybe in the comments below you can tell me I'm wrong. But here's a set of files. These are very small set for being able to just finish off those minis. Different textures and different grits on each one of these. Plus it includes a set of these tweezers, very sharp tweezers. This is an angled set. It also comes with a straight set here next, which I think just allows you. I've already used the pair just to get some super glue that was dried up in the cap of my super glue bottle out. So they work very well, very simple. Here comes a metal file, very simple. Again, not sure any of these items will really hold up over time, but for $10 and get you started, I think this is the way to go. And this is what we call an X-Acto knife. So it comes with a couple extra blades as well, very sharp and can do the job. The final bit of extra gear you need to paint minis is the ultimate budget item. This is an old medicine bottle that I will use as a mini holder for when I'm painting. Just put some of that two-sided tape on there and you'll be able to paint your minis simply and easily. As you can see, you just simply take the mini, you pop it on top on that two-sided tape, and now you have an excellent, reusable, very easily, very low budget mini holder. Well, that wraps up this video, some non-essential items that make your life as a new mini painter easier. But what do you think? Do you have additional items I didn't cover here? Why don't you add them to the comments and let's discuss. Until next time.